Hi friends and welcome back to the vlog. This week has been an interesting one. I've actually been feeling a little bit run down with the cold that's going around, a little bit overwhelmed and honestly a little bit stretched between work, pregnancy and trying to create. So instead of trying to force myself to be on, I wanted to share something this week around starting something small that helped me feel grounded again. And today I'm going to share with you a little sketch of an illustration that I was inspired by through a moment of escape, which reminded me why I fell in love with drawing in the first place. And so let's get into today's vlog. So Matt was away at football and normally I would be trying to squeeze in as much work as possible at home in the cabin on this Saturday, but today I just couldn't. And you know that feeling when your brain says keep going but your body says not today? So I left my desk, grabbed my camera and went for a walk around Bourton-on-the-Water. It is a beautiful autumnal autumn day and the colours were unreal. And that was what inspired me to go back and to draw more of the Cotswolds and just soak up all those awesome colours before the leaves completely fell off and we were back into winter. This particular drawing of the bakery on the water was inspired by my trip to the bakery, looking for something nice to nibble on whilst I was waiting on Matt finishing his football game. There is something about the Cotswolds that just feels like a storybook to me, and I think that's why I ended up sketching this little bakery front, that and obviously the bakery goods. It was busy, but it just felt that warm and inviting vibe that was the opposite of how I'd been feeling. So I thought I would show you my little bakery drawing, and here is me sketching it on the iPad, which helped me reconnect with something just a little bit more gentle and manageable. Wasn't overly complex, it was quite simple, a tiny frame that I could fill in without overthinking. And that's the thing about tiny frames. They don't ask for perfection, they don't ask for big ideas, they just ask you to show up, even if it's just for a minute. Sometimes on those overwhelmed days, it feels more like a whisper than a shout, but I'm having to remind myself, and I would like to remind you, that that is enough and it still counts. And often those are the times when things surprisingly turn out to be quite lovely. I think sometimes we forget that creativity ebbs and flows, and being 40 and pregnant, juggling my full-time job and trying to build a business and build an illustration career and share my stories here, it gets a lot. So if you've been feeling stretched or overwhelmed recently, then I get it, and you're not alone here. And you know what? You're not failing either, just human. And I'm having to remind myself of this too. A tiny little steps still move us forward. So this little bakery sketch became my tiny frame for an overwhelmed day, and a reminder that inspiration can find you when you stop chasing it. Sometimes it's a walk, or a tree turning gold, or a quiet moment with a pencil, which gave me the idea about starting a print club where I could post a little sketch and prompt card through your door every month to share the inspiration and hopefully remind us that we're not alone in the days where we feel overwhelmed. This little print turned out to be something quite special and I'm so chuffed with it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for spending this quiet moment with me, and if you resonated with this story at all, then let me know in the comments below. I would love to chat with you there. I love hearing from you. And if you would like to join my Creative and Curious print club with a art and a prompt card each month from me, then you can click on the link below and find out more. I will ship internationally and UK, and there is also an option to download digitally, so I hope to see you in the print club soon. I'll see you next Friday with another story. Until then, take care of yourself and stay creative, stay curious.